I just built a full motion graphics generation pipeline using n8n and AI agents, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works. These aren't just static visuals. We're talking dynamic charts animations, auto-generated news headers, even zooming world maps, created entirely with automation. Let's say you want your AI agent to generate a text news animation regarding the FTX creditor repayment. Just one instruction. You get a text news animations easily rendered. Or imagine your AI agent pulling latest crypto price and then creates a pie chart video for the top 5 coins on market share. Totally ready to publish. Also, you can make a map animation zooming in on China and showing this is China. What even better is that you can generate line charts and bar charts, all using reusable templates and pure automation. No After Effects, no manual editing, just smart automation. And the best part, no coding at all. Just pure drag, drop, connect, and n8n. So if you're building an AI agency or just want to turn raw data into visual content on autopilot, this is the workflow for you. I'll walk you through how to build each one using n8n step by step. If you're new here, my name is Andy. I post tutorials every week helping you turn no-code tools into real and profitable AI systems. I've uploaded this full n8n workflows inside our community, so you can just import the workflow and start building today. And if you hit any technical issues, we've got full tech support in our premium community. We'll help you solve 100% of your setup issues so you are not stuck halfway through. Alright, so let's get started. Let's do a quick demo first. We can click test workflow to wait for the Telegram trigger. This is our Telegram bot. You can click start. Alright. Let's wait for the response from our AI agent. So we can see that this media bot can help us to do various rendering tasks like pie charts, bar charts, line charts, text animation, map animations. These are different types of animated videos that we can do with this AI agent. Then we can actually do the following. First of all, we can actually ask this AI agent to research for latest FTX news regarding creditor repayment. Then we can click test workflow. Alright, it is using Perplexity, which is a research tool. It's going to research for the latest FTX news regarding the creditor repayment. Then it's processed back to this AI agent, and we've got the news here. Great. Then we are going to create a animation video. Create a text news animation video for FTX repayment date. And then we can click test workflow again. Okay. It's calling this create text animation video now, which is a motion graphics tool. Okay. So it's completed, passed back to this AI agent, and the AI agent is now calling this get video progress tool, which is this part. It's calling this workflow. Okay, so it's completed. Then we are going to download the video. Great, we got the result here. Let's take a look at the video here. So this is a text news animated video. We have the title, the content, and also we have the source here. Great. Next, let's do another demo. Let's ask this AI agent to research for latest crypto price. Enter. Then we can click test workflow. Alright. It's using Perplexity again to research for the latest crypto price. And also we have used the Coinmarketcap, which is another tool for researching this crypto prices. Okay, then this AI agent just returned the latest cryptocurrency market overview here. This is the date of today, and these are the prices. Great. Next, we can actually ask this AI agent to create a pie chart video for the top 5 coins on market share. Okay, we can click test workflow. Alright. So the agent is calling this create pie chart animation tool, and then calling this workflow, calling this get video progress tool, and this tool is actually calling this workflow. Great. So we got the animation here. Let's take a look at this. Great. It's a 4-second animations showing the top 5 cryptocurrencies by market share. Nice. Then next we are going to do another demo. Alright, next we can actually create a line chart video for ETH and BTC prices from 2021 to 2023. Okay, so this is our third demo. We can click test workflow. You can see this AI agent is calling this Coinmarketcap tool to get the price, and then this is processing the data collected from Coinmarketcap, and it's now calling this create line chart animation video tool to create the line charts, and now it's calling this get video progress tool, which is this workflow exactly. So once we receive the progress as done, then we are able to download the video and send the video to the Telegram. Alright, so it's done. So the line chart is created. This is the animation. Let's click and see. Nice. This is the animation. This is the BTC, and this is for the ETH. Nice. Okay, so let's do another demo. Alright, next we can ask this AI agent to create a bar chart video for Sol, Solana, and Ethereum in 2021 and 2022. Enter, click test workflow. The AI agent is processing this instruction, and now it has already completed this using this tool, the Coinmarketcap, to get the relevant price and data point. And it's calling this Perplexity tool for more research as well. And now it's processing the data collected from the research tools. Okay, it's calling this Perplexity research tool again for more research. And now it's calling this create bar chart animation video tool to create the bar chart video. It's calling this video progress tool to check the progress here. It's calling this workflow exactly, just like the previous few instructions. Alright, so it's done. Great, we got the results here. Then we are going to have this video. Let's take a look at this. Nice. This is the ETH, and this is for the Solana. Great. Alright, let's do our final demo, which is a map zooming animation. We can create a map animation zooming in on China and showing this as China. Alright, let's start and click test workflow. Okay, the AI agent is processing this instruction from Telegram and calling this create map animation video tool. So it's completed, and it's calling this get video progress tool. So we'll wait for a bit. Okay, so it is successfully processed. Then we got the result here. This is the video. Great, that's nice. So we have already demonstrated 5 different motion graphics video animation templates. So let's dive in, and I'll share with you how you can build this workflow node by node. Alright, so let's get started. This is our workflow, and you can see there are different sections. This is the AI agent section, and this is the tool section for the motion graphic generation, and this part is for research, and this is for progress checking. And I'm going to explain each node one by one. First of all, we will have this Telegram trigger. We can search it from here, Telegram. Okay, and then we can actually click this. When we click this, we can see there are different triggers. Alright, so we are going to choose on message. And we are going to teach you how we can do this credentials now. We can click this pen icon. All we need to do is just to get this SS token. So first of all, we'll go to Google and search for bot father Telegram, and then we can click this. This is the official account for you to create the bot. So you can go to Open Telegram, and then on the left hand side you will see this is the bot father. Then we can click this menu and then click /new bot, which is for creating a new bot. Then we can just follow the instruction. For example, we can call it motion graphic AI bot. And then let's choose the username. Let's copy and paste this as well. Great. Then we got this token. We can just copy this token and paste it here. Then that's all set. Alright, so we can actually click this to run this node and wait for the trigger. We can say, for example, hi. You can see the green tick here, and we can see this is a hi message. Then for the next node, we can add AI agent, this one. And then we can actually, for the source for prompt, we will choose define below, this one. For this one, prompt the user message, we can just drag and drop like this. Alright. So for beginners here, you can see on the left hand side is the input, on the right hand side is the output, and then for the middle part is the configuration for this node. And we are going to enable this require specific output format. Only when we enable this, we can have this structured output parser. I'm going to explain more later. Let's go through the system prompt first. We can click option and then click choose this system message, and then for this max iteration, we'll choose 10. We can click expression and enlarge this, and you can see this prompt. You are an AI agent responsible for managing rendering tasks. Each rendering task will be assigned a unique render ID. Your job is to handle only one rendering request at a time and never mix data between tasks. Do not create any video unless the user specifically states to do so. Should have create video in the request. For example, create the pie chart video of current crypto prices. Alright, so this is the prompt. And okay, so we can see this is the chat model. So when you click this, you can choose different chat models, but for us, our user practice is to add this OpenRouter. You can think of OpenRouter as an aggregator of different LM models, different chat models, so it is much easier to just add one. And we can click this for the credential, and we can go to OpenRouter. After you register, and then you can go to key, create API key, name it, and then just copy the key and paste it here. Then that's alright. Then you can choose the model you want. For example, this time we just choose Claude 3.7 Sonnet. You can choose other chat model as well. For this, let's try to remove this as well. You can choose different memories, like the simple memory or like MongoDB chat memory, etc. For this demo, just for simplicity, we choose Redis chat memory. Alright, so let's try to execute this AI agent first. Great. For these credentials, we can actually click this pen icon and then go to Redis. So if you don't have any database yet, you can click new database and then choose essentials, $0 per hour, and then choose this 30 map, which is a free tier. So if you have created a free tier already, you can go back to database, go back to your own database here and click it and connect to database. Click this Redis CLI. For this password, you can actually refill this and copy this part that you refilled and then just paste it here. For the user, you can just copy this default and paste it here. For the host, you can just copy this and paste it here. Last but not least, for the port, you can just copy this and paste it here. And you may ask, why are we showing the different hosts and ports? Because this is another new account that I just created, just for a demonstration, and share with you how you can create its Redis account and add the credentials here to n8n. Alright, for the section ID, we will choose define below, and then for the key, we can actually go back to mapping, drag and drop this, but remember, as we want to ensure the value of this key is a string value, we need to add dot to string, this one. All right, so that's how it works. And last but not least, for the section time to leave, we'll have 120 seconds. As we can see, it's stored in seconds. For the context window length, we'll choose 10. After we have this Redis chat's memory, we'll need to have this output parser. Let's remove this. When you click this, you can see auto-fixing output parser, item list output parser, and structured output parser. And this is the one that we're going to use. Let's connect this. Again, you need to enable this require specific output format in order to see this output parser. After we choose structured output parser, we can enlarge this. You can copy and paste this. We have the type, object, properties, message type, all right, and the message content, video URL, which is the URL of the video if the message type is video. All right, so required message type. Okay, so basically this is for us to determine what kind of videos, what kind of messages this is. So we can see the specific type of message, video, or tags. And then for the message type, message content, we have the string. This the text content of message if applicable. And then for the video URL, which is the URL of the video if the message type is video. So this is for categorizing the message. All right. Then we're going to add a note for Telegram. It is a message note to send a message. For the chat ID, we can just go back this. In order to preview this note, we can need to execute the previous notes. Let's try to execute again. Okay, we cannot see it yet because you can see it is triggered when there's an error. As there's no error, it's not triggered. So how we can actually have this error branch, we can actually go to settings, on error, continue, using error output, which is this. Alright, so you can just copy this Telegram trigger item JSON message ID, and basically it's referring to this. Okay, you can see when we just drag and drop this one, this is showing the same expression. Then for tags, you will just put like JSON.error whenever there's an error. And for this additional field, you would like to click add field, append n8n attribution, and then disable this so that you will not see something like this message or this text is sent by or from n8n. So we can click save. Then for this note, it is we're going to process the data through this node when everything is run smoothly and successfully. Alright, for this node, we are going to add a node called switch. It's for routing items depending on defined expression or rules. So when the previous node A agent is successfully executed, the data will be passed through this switch node. And we're going to use rules as the mode, and we're going to route to two routes, which is the text and the video. So when this output message type is text, we are going to rename the output, and output name is text. When it is a video, we are going to rename the output as video. So for this type, is referring to the previous output parser. When you click this output parser, we'll see these are the two types for the message type. Then we are going to execute this node, and we can see that it's passing through this text route because it's a text message. And then we can add another Telegram node, message, send message. This chat ID, just click this Telegram and drag and drop this chat ID. It's very easy. For the message content, we can just drag and drop this part. Alright, you can see these are the same. Alright, then we can add append n8n attribution and try to disable this. We can click add field under this additional fields and disable this, and then we can click test tab. Then on the left hand side, we can see this is the content message. Okay, so what if it is a video? We are going to add an if node here. Okay, so if this message content is ready, if this message is not empty, we are going to send this first. When it is empty, we are going to download the video first. then we are going to send the video later here. I'm going to demonstrate it later when we are going to generate the video here. But I'm going to show you the notes first. Again, this is the same settings for the previous note, like chat ID and also the message content, same as this one, right? And then for this download video note, we are going to add HTTP requests. It's for just using a get method, and we're just going to use the video URL that we generated from here, because we are going to have the URL from this note, and just for downloading the video. And last but not least, we're going to send the video as the operation and send to the particular chat. Enable binary file, the input binary field, which is the data, and none as the reply markup. Alright. Okay, so let's try to set up the tools first before we actually generate the video. And first of all, there are 5 templates that I'm going to share with you how we can generate this and using the tool that I'm going to mention. First of all, when we click tools here, you can see there are so many options. For this time, we're going to use HTTP request tool. So let's talk about the first one first. When we click expression, we can see that this tool generates smooth zoom in map animation videos. Simply input a location in the tools, creates a dynamic animation that starts from a global or regional view and zooms into your selected point. Return the render ID to user when requested. Okay, so we're going to use post as the method, and this time we're going to use a tool called Vibecut. So Vibecut is a tool that provides API-ready motion graphics for AI model integrations. So these are some of the templates they provide. You can easily incorporate this into your AI-powered video generation pipeline. Alright, so I'm going to show you how we can actually incorporate these templates from Vibecut into our n8n AI video generation pipeline. And they provide motion graphics API for you to generate different animated videos. And for the authentication, we choose generic credential type, and then header auth, click this pen icon. We'll put authorization as name. For the value, we'll go to expression, we'll type bearer space, then go to vibecut.com dashboard settings, tab API keys, or you can just go to dashboard, click settings, API keys, create API key. After you rename your API key, you can just copy the key and paste it here. Okay, so this will be the structure. Okay, remember to add bearer space. Then, after that, you can enable send body using JSON below. For the JSON, we can actually enlarge this, clicking expression, enlarge. Type, this is the world map zoom. This is the type of the motion graphic template. Payload, title, country. And we're going to specify the placeholders here. So we have 2 placeholders, the title and the country. Both are string, and for the title, it's the title or description related to the specified country. For the description for that country, it will be like a ISO 31661 alpha 2 country code. And like US, JP, US for United States, JP for Japan, FR for France, like that. This is the first tool. It will be generating videos like this. Alright. Then for the second tool, we're going to use the create text animation video as for creating videos like this. Okay, great. So let me show you. So for the description, this tool generates dynamic on-screen typographic elements for news videos automatically, pulling key information such as headline, highlighted quote, summary, and source date to create high-catching text animations. Designed for fast-paced content creation, it ensures every story is visually engaging and easy to follow, enhancing viewer retention and storytelling impact. Return the render ID to user when requested. Same settings as the previous note, same URL, same header auth. And the only difference will be this, the JSON expression enlarge. We're going to use text news. You can see the payload, they're also different. We have title, highlight, content, small text, and we are specifying the placeholders here. Title, which is the headline of the news article, string as well. Highlight, which is a highlighted phrase or key point from the article, string as well. Content, the main text content or summary of the news article, tag, a string as well. Small text, additional small text such as the source or date, which is a string as well. Okay, so for the third type, we are going to create line chart like this. Okay, we're going to use it to create a line chart animation video. It will return the rendering ID for tracing progress, returning render ID to user when requested. Same settings, Then we have JSON here. This time we have line chart payload. So we need to specify the payload here. Expression, data. We have name, data, title, line labels, disable zoom, disable rotate. So it is similar to the settings like how we set up the previous placeholders, but it is much more efficient. Just one payload placeholder, and then includes everything inside. All right. Okay, next one. The fourth one, we will have the bar chart. Will be something similar like this. Okay. For this tool, we are going to use this description. Create partial animation video, same. Just get the render ID, same settings. JSON, bar chart, payload, same. Just the difference is the payload with different data, name, data here. Title, which is the string representing the chart title. Bar labels, disable zoom, disable rotate. Last but not least, we will have the pie chart animation video tool, which is for generating animated videos like this. Okay. Same settings, just create pie chart animation videos as this description. Same credentials, and then this time we're using pie chart. For the payload, it will be a little bit different. We have data, but we have a label and value here. Okay. And then title, center text, which is referring to this, disable zoom, disable rotate. Alright, so these 5 are the tools of different templates to generate this motion graphics animated videos. And one important thing is we need to get the video progress to get the video URL when it's ready. So we can add the tool here, and then we choose call n8n workflow tool. And what we're going to do here, the description is that this tool checks the progress of a motion graphic rendering job and returns its current status. It will return video URL if the video rendering progress has been done. For the source, you can choose from database or define below. If we choose from database, we can actually specify this particular workflow because we have this workflow here. So you can see when executed by another workflow, this workflow will be triggered. So this AI agent will call this tool to call this workflow. Or if you don't want to choose from list, you can choose by ID and then just copy this ID and paste it here. By ID, paste it here. Then for the workflow inputs, we will add render ID and Telegram chat ID. For render ID, we can actually click this button to let the model define the parameter. For the Telegram chat ID, you can just go to this previous executed Telegram trigger. Then we can actually drag and drop this. Okay, that's it. Then for this workflow, it is for checking the progress. We are going to add this execute sub workflow, this one. Okay, you can see define using below tools. Define using fields below. So we have 2 workflow input schema. The first one is render ID, Telegram chat ID. So you can see these are actually the same as this. Alright. Then both are in string for the type. For this node, another HTTP request node. So it's for getting the progress. So we're going to use get method. For the URL, you can just copy this part. Vibecut.com API motion graphic chat progress. Then for this part, we are going to get this render ID. So you can see it is referring to previous nodes when executed by another workflow. First, it's always referring to the first item, JSON render ID. Okay, so that's how it works. Then again for the authentication, same as the previous 5 tools for the Vibecut authentication. Alright, then we would have another node which is an if node. If the data status is equal to done, so because for this node we will get the status for the progress. If it is equal to done, then we have another node called edit fields or set. Here is for mapping the response, the progress, which is referring to the we will have JSON data progress and the string value as well. For the video URL will be the JSON data URL. So because we are going to get it from here. Okay. If not, we are going to wait for 15 seconds and try to loop it again and wait for the progress status. So we can search for wait node and then just put 15 seconds. It will keep looping and looping until we can see the status from this node. is shown as done. And then for the progress, it will be labeled as this. The field set will be set like this, and then for the video URL, it will be set like this. All right, let me show you the last tool, research tools. So again, add a tool here, an HTTP request tool. We're going to use Perplexity here. So this tool search for any latest news. All right, so that's what we're going to use. Post method, this is the URL, Perplexity. For the header auth, we're going to set like this, pen icon, authorization. Again, we need to enter bearer, space. Then go to Perplexity. After you just add your payment method to buy some API credits, you can just copy the API key and paste it here. All right. Then, if you don't want to use Perplexity as alright, you can choose other tools for getting data from the internet. And for Perplexity, you need to click Enable Send Body using JSON below. For JSON, you can click Expression and launch this. For the model, we use Sonar Pro. And then for the message, we will have this system prompt. You are a highly efficient and unbiased news research assistant. Your task is to search for recent, credible, and relevant news related to a given topic or query. Summarize key facts, dates, people involved, and any important developments. Set the source and publication date for each piece of information. If no recent or credible news is available, state no recent news found. Do not include opinions, speculation, or filler content, or return your findings in a clear and structured format. And the user prompt, which will be the content. Alright. For the content, it will be defined as the research content. So we are going to get this research content from this AI agent, because this AI agent will call this tool when necessary, when the user requests to get some research information. All right. And last but not least, we have this Coinmarketcap, because in our demonstration we needed to demonstrate some crypto prices or fetch some historical cryptocurrency data. So that's when we need to use it. For the URL, you can just copy and paste this. It's for using Coinmarketcap. And for header auth, we can click this and just copy and paste this as name. And then you can go to Coinmarketcap API, or coinmarketcap.com/account, and then you can go to this dashboard overview, and you will see this API key, and you can just copy key, then paste it here. This time, you don't need to add any bearer. All right. So the structure will be like this. So this will be the key, the name, and this will be the key. You can just paste it here. Again, you need to copy from your own account, copy from here, and paste it. So this is just an example, all right? Just an example. After you connected with your credentials, then everything is set. And for options, just no properties, you don't need to add anything. I'll just disable everything here. All right, so let me do a quick demonstration on how we can actually generate a video from it. All right, so actually let's do a quick demo again for this line chart. Okay, so we can actually paste it here and try to trigger this. We can see this is our instruction, and now we can actually trigger this. It's calling this Coinmarketcap to get the price, using Perplexity for more search. And now it's calling this line chart animations video tool. And now trying to call this workflow to get the progress and also the video URL. Alright, so we can run this switch node, and we can see it's directed to this video route, and we can run this if node. So when this is not empty, we're going to go through this, and we can see this is the message content. So what we can do, we can click this. So this is the message, the content we have, and now we are going to download the video. This is a node. When we click this, So this is the URL. So when we actually go to this AI agent, this is the URL. All right, drag and drop. This is the one, right? So we can run this. Great. So we got this binary file here. We can view this. Okay, this is the line chart that we are looking for. Then last but not least, we can just click this to send the video in Telegram, and all can be run automatically when you just click active. So, and after that, you can just communicate with this Telegram bot freely. You don't need to click this test workflow every single time. And for this part, let me show you the execution history. So when we enlarge this, we can see the render ID, the Telegram chat ID, because this is the workflow that is called by this tool, called by this AI agent. For this HTTP request node, because we got the render ID, we can just drag and drop this here, drag and drop. All right, and for the data status, it's referred to this, drag and drop like this. For this data progress, drag and drop this URL, drag and drop. Great, so that's it for today. So this is how we can actually build this AI agent that you can communicate freely on Telegram to create motion graphics animation videos. And so that's it for today. Let me know what you think about this tool in the comment section below. So I'll see you in the next video.